iPadOS 15 has been very disappointing if you were expecting pro features and Mac apps to come to the iPad, but for students like myself, this update was really good. And today I would like to show you 15 tips and tricks on the new iPadOS 15 Beta 2. So let's get started. So the first new feature that's student-friendly in iPadOS 15 is the app library. Now, this is the app library that's similar to the one that's found on the iPhone, except it's enlarged to take up the space of the iPad. And so it's really useful when you have Safari open, for example. Let's just get this out. So basically, out of all these apps in the, I think this is the dock. There's some apps like, let's say, Pages that I don't have in the dock. This is where the app library comes in. You can pick any app and every app you want, and you can slide it over to multitask, press on these three dots, and kind of multitask whatever you want. And then you can write, let's say you want to cite something, and you can write whatever you want, and you can see both, and that's a great way for multitasking. Another thing that the app library is good with is moving things to the app library. For example, you can remove app, but you can remove app from the home screen and into the app library, or you can delete it altogether. So this is really useful for organizing, and as you can see, it's in the app library and it's not in my main home screen. So for uses like when you don't want to get distracted, or you just don't want things that you don't really use that often, cluttering up your home screen, the app library is a great place to store it. The next quick student-friendly thing, and it's quick since it's Quick Notes. This is the next student-friendly thing. You don't really need an Apple Pencil. I'll show you with my finger. And you can just write to your heart's content. And you write, you can type, and type like this. And it's really nice if you just want to, let's say, go to Photos. You want to, remember this link. So you can add link. And then it'll go to this photo, and you can, cite it. So like Safari won't remember, and blah blah blah. The next student-friendly feature that has appeared in iPadOS 15 is the Spotlight Search. I have trouble saying that word. Spotlight Search. Basically, now you can search anything. So if you search Safari, so basically you can see everything that's related to Safari. It can read your photos, so this is from Safari, this is from Safari, and it can read your notes. So some notes have the word Safari in it, or the photo Safari, and it can search everything related to Safari. Search in apps, it can search in knowledge, in series knowledge, and settings, and much more. That's a new feature, because before you only could search some important stuff like the app and titles, but now you can search inside, such as in the paragraph. So the next student-friendly feature that appeared in iPadOS 15 is the Safari redesign. Basically, now you have a more focused, oriented mode that is all screen, and this picture, for example, extends all the way to the top without having the black bar tab over there. And it's really nice for focusing and enjoying getting more content, although not all websites support it just yet. So the next big feature of iPadOS 15 has to be the Files app. Now, I don't have anything I want to transfer right now, so let me just search Files. But now there's a new progress bar, which is really handy for when you want to transfer stuff, such as videos, and you want to know how long it is, how long it's going to take, so you can, estimate you can get a coffee, get something to eat, instead of just waiting there and waiting for the upload to be ready. Now, I don't have anything to upload, but you can just upload, I don't know, anything. So, like, download stuff. I don't know what I want to download. Let's say videos. And you can download videos, download linked file. And it will show a progress bar somewhere here. Oh, fine, wait. Let me try this. Yeah, I don't know how to do it since I don't have anything to download just yet. But there will be a progress bar and shows you how much time you have left for waiting. So the next big feature of iPadOS 15 that is student friendly is low power mode. Basically, this saves your battery life, and as a student, it's really important to save your battery life since you might have anything to go wrong. Then, well, if you don't have battery in your device is basically worthless for that time. But low power mode would basically extend your battery life and help, I guess, make you get more out of your iPad. So basically, it dims the display, it stops background app refresh and other battery hoggers to ensure you that you have more battery life so that you can get more done without plugging your iPad into a wall charger. For me, I know it has been really useful since I kind of travel sometimes, and sometimes without low power mode, my iPad battery will go dead before I need to finish stuff. And yeah, having this has really improved my productivity. So the next big feature of iPadOS 15 requires me to turn off Wi-Fi because Siri is now offline. For example, I can tap the what's this called? Top button. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
See, even without the internet, you don't get that annoying pop-up over there for notifications, and the notification says, your iPad is not connected to the internet, which is really, really annoying sometimes because sometimes you just want to get things done and you're not connected to a carrier or a Wi-Fi network or Wi-Fi, I guess. And this also makes Siri faster since it doesn't have to search the web and stuff like that. Bye, Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Okay, we know you're Siri. Okay, moving on to the next thing that is recording me.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Okay, so the next big thing in iPadOS 15 that is student friendly has to be universal control. Now, this isn't really out yet, but once it is out, you basically can move your cursor from one device to another. So basically you could have a MacBook's trackpad and not even get a folio, and you can just use one trackpad, one keyboard, or one mouse, and you can slide it on over to all of your Apple devices. So your Mac cursor can become an iPad cursor and so on. It's not really available yet with the beta of iPadOS 15, but once it is available, I'll do a demo of it. So the next big change to iPadOS 15 that is student friendly is the home screen redesign. Now we have these widgets that are really nice and big and beautiful to just plot on your screen. So let's say Game Center, you can have a big widget right there, and you can just enjoy this bigger widget that's totally unique to the iPad. And as a bonus, these widgets are actually something like you can use them to focus. You can create pages, and they can be placed anywhere. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There's this bug right now, but once the actual release comes out, it can be placed anywhere. Let me move this here. Yeah, there's that bug right now, but I haven't had a widget yet because I just wanted to show you. I haven't set up my home screen. That's for another video. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on that video. So basically, it's really nice if you want to have beautiful home pages and you want to have like one page for studying and you can have study related widgets, or you can have one for, I don't know, you can have one for like gaming and have a gaming page and something like that. So the next big change in iPadOS 15 has to be the new way to multitask. So basically now you can open an app. I already showed this, but there's this new 3 dots at the top. You can choose this. There's 3 different icons. Currently I'm in the full screen, but you can move it to the left, or I mean right. That's my right. Oops. You can put in another app and it'll split screen. I chose the half screen, so basically it's kind of, I guess, like it's kind of a split screen. So you can basically do split screen, or if you want, you can click this, which makes it kind of a floating window, I think it's called. Apple calls it a floating window, I think. And you can do it even with a full screen. You can basically do the same thing, but the next time you open an app, it would be in a floating window. So that's cool. It's easier to multitask. It's easier than ever before, and now you could multitask easier and more efficiently. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's okay. So the next new feature, I guess, is the new way to organize your pages. I tried this out, so I have to reset home screen layout. Yeah, so basically now I have 3 pages. You can basically delete or hide a page. I think that's an iPadOS 15 update. Another reason that why you should wait until the official one comes out. But move it. But you can basically click on this or tap and hold if you don't have a. Yeah, tap and hold and then tap, and then you can basically just delete or hide these pages. This is for deleting and this is for hiding, but if you delete it you can remove it or cancel it, but I'm going to hide it for now so I can get it back later. And as you can see, there's only 2 pages instead of 3 now, so that's cool. And yeah, it sometimes will help you focus, or if you don't want something. And yeah, so the next big feature of the iPadOS 15 that's student friendly is the focus mode. Sorry, I'm reading off my script and my script just crashed, but I'm going to try to memorize. So basically, it's this place that you can limit notifications that can bother you. So as you can see, I have 3 apps that can notify me if I'm in my work status, and you can turn on your work status by going Control Center and just tapping and holding the Do Not Disturb feature. And so you can limit notifications and you can customize all these settings, such as time-sensitive notifications. You can share your focus status so other people know that you're in focus mode, and you can customize your home screen and lock screen to help you focus. So you can like hide pages, you can choose and hide some pages, and you can hide all these things so you don't get distracted or sidetracked. So the next big feature of iPadOS 15 that is student friendly is the new keyboard shortcuts. I was going to say focus mode again for some reason, but you can tap and hold the command button. There's not much to do here, but there's new keyboard shortcuts, such as you can tap and hold the command button, and as you can see, there's all these new, I guess, shortcuts, and now you don't have to remember them. You can just tap these or anything like this. You can tap any of those commands, such as you can new private tab, for example, and it'll open a new private tab. So that's cool. And there's a lot more keyboard shortcuts, so you don't have to use your trackpad as often, although I would much prefer a trackpad. And yeah, I'm not going to go over all of them, but there are new keyboard shortcuts such as the dictation, emoji, and show favorites, and blah blah blah. You can see all these new things that you can tap on. Previously you had to like memorize Command Shift N or something. And yeah. So the second to last how do I explain this? The second to last new iPad feature that is student friendly. My teacher's not going to be impressed since I'm very bad at English. But it is the new Swift Playground app that you can download. So basically you can code on your iPad now, which you couldn't previously do. So if you wanted to make an iPad app, you can just go to the App Store, download Swift Playgrounds, and you can actually code on the iPad instead of getting a Mac just to code on the iPad. You can actually code like a blank piece, and you can code an app and launch it in the App Store without ever needing to touch your MacBook. So you can, I don't really know how to code, so yeah, you can code on the iPad. So this will be nice for students who want to get in the world of coding. It's kind of like Xcode has come to the iPad, except it's kind of a downgraded version of Xcode, but hey, at least it's free. So basically, it's like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't really know why I opened the app. So basically, the last and for me the most important feature is live text. So basically, you can take, I don't know, go to Safari. You know, it doesn't have to be in Safari, but I'm gonna just use Safari as, I'm gonna go to Google. I'm so bad at spelling or typing. So you can take a screenshot, and it doesn't really have to be a screenshot. It could be using the camera. So now I'll go to Photos, and as you can see, there's this, you can select text now. Google will appear as a text. You can copy, you can select all, you can look up, you can translate into other languages such as French, for example, and you would find everything in French. And there's just a lot more you can do with it. There's also this information, so you can see it's a screenshot, no lens information, and the quality and how much space it's taking up, and the format. In this case, it's PNG. Yeah, and you can adjust it, add a caption, blah blah blah, add a location. There's just way more that you can do with photos and customize now. So hopefully that was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And what was that sound? And yeah, if you like this video, tap on the like button, hit that big red subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.